Today, the man who shot and killed a car thief was in court for an important legal battle. And right now, a judge is listening to evidence, trying to determine if statements Gail Gerlach made to police before he was read his rights are admissible as evidence. KXLY4's Jeff Humphrey working for you tonight. He is live with the details behind today's proceedings. Jeff?
And Nadine, today we learned that one of the very first police officers at this fatal shooting scene actually advised Mr. Gerlach that he should get an attorney before doing a lot of talking to police. After learning that this shooting victim had passed away, Officer Christopher Honecker advised Gerlach he should get a lawyer, but Gerlach said they were too expensive. Gerlach's defense team is saying that's when police should have told Gerlach that he had the right to free legal representation if necessary, but Gerlach talked to officers anyway. Gerlach described the dynamics of the shooting and allegedly said he did not know if he did the right thing. Gerlach's attorney also claims that as soon as his client sat down to talk to a detective and was advised of his right to remain silent, he did ask for an attorney and stopped talking. Officer Honecker says Gerlach struck him as a hardworking family man, and given the evidence of the shooting scene, he felt that getting an attorney would well be worth the expense.
Concerns for him. And I asked him, actually, I said to him, maybe you should talk to an attorney.
However, prosecutors are expected to argue that Gerlach was not in custody at the time that he was making these statements. Police officers had not even frisked them, and therefore these statements are admissible as evidence, and a jury should hear them. We also learned today that even though it's been more than a half year since the shooting occurred, the prosecutor's office has not entered into any type of plea negotiations with the defendant. Right now, Mr. Gerlach upstairs telling the court about what he did or did not know about his legal rights when he made those statements. We'll hear from Mr. Gerlach coming up tonight, Nadine, at 6 o'clock.
So, Jeff, why did the defense want Gerlach's statement suppressed in the first place?
Well, it sounds like Mr. Gerlach allegedly told these police officers that he had misgivings about whether or not he should have legally been able to open fire on the man driving away. The other statements put Mr. Gerlach out in the road with the vehicle going down the road away from Mr. Gerlach. And of course, police allege at that point the victim, Brandon Kaluza Graham, he was no longer a threat to Gerlach's safety, and therefore the shooting was not justified. That's why suppressing these statements are so very important to Mr. Gerlach's defense.
Reporting live.